And as the referee chains the door closed, you are locked into the steel cage lounge. And the only way out is over the top. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Steel Cage Lounge. I am your co-host for the evening. I am the original, the only tribal chief of the Steel Cage Lounge. I am the head of the table, the provider, the Sicilian savage. I am the nightmare doctor. And joining me shortly will be my co-host. Boy, I wonder who my co-host is going to be tonight. Because I've had two different co-hosts the past 2 weeks here. But don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, I got a surprise for you because we are going to revive him from the dead. Ladies and gentlemen.
I bring life. I bring life. Pro-black!
Man, Event Shane Uso is in your city.
Woo! What's up, Doc? How we fucking doing tonight? I got the Kansas City pack tonight. I'm going off all motherfucking shows. So all you little queef supporters, get your tampons and your Kleenex ready, because I'm going off.
So usually this is the part of the show where I do NXT results while I'm waiting for Shane to check in here. But we got to talk about what just happened.
Let's talk about it.
In the middle of NXT as they're setting up the cage, who comes out of the crowd? None other. Absolute Ricky Starks.
Fuck yes.
Absolute Ricky Starks is home.
Oh, you're goddamn right. Took long enough. He farted around on the indies. I get it. I understand, these non-competes and whatever, fuck all these contract stuff. But God damn it. Thank you, Cody Rhodes. I never thought I would say this. Here we are, 2025. Thank you, Cody.
He didn't even
Jesus.
have a non-compete because he was released over the weekend.
Really?
Yeah, so I don't know. These guys, well, I guess Malachi Black is, I guess, free and clear. But I heard that even though he's released, he won't. I thought his contract ran until March. So that's why everyone was saying the Raw after Mania is when he'll be back.
I don't know. I guess. I mean, there's enough talent to come up. We don't really need Miro, do we? I mean, we've been there, done that.
Oh yeah, but let's get well, this is a good segue here as it looks like Andre Chase is looking for new students because he already lost one. Uriah Connors and Cale Dixon. Oh, that's the wrong. Those are the results. Hold on, I'll get back to the results. I have them in here. Which folder do I have them in? All right, so far, 2025 WWE releases: Duke Hudson, Ackerman Razor, Paul Ellering, Blair Davenport, Cedric Alexander, Sonya Deville, Giovanni Vinci, Isla Dawn, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, and Elektra Lopez. I know which one you're going to say, but which one of those jumps out at you, Shane?
I mean, I would say there's actually a couple of them that jump out. I'll just start with AOP, as they were in with Karrion Kross and Final Testament. But as you could, I mean, he's kind of breaking out at the moment. So, I mean, I guess I understand it. Well, for me, I would say Blair Davenport. I don't really understand. I mean, the girl was never really given a chance. She's solid in ring. They had something going on with Alba and Isla there. They could have had a nice little trio, up on SmackDown there for a bit. So that one caught me off guard. I'm sure your dad's going to be a little disappointed on Friday nights now going forward that, Skunk Lady's not there. But I would say those two would be the ones that stand out the most.
Oh, Blair has already dyed her hair back to complete black.
Has she really? Oh, okay. Well, that didn't take long. Jeez.
Oh, here's a recap of Ricky Starks. Look at that. This is. I can't take it. I just can't take all this winning. I just can't.
How? My question is, how do you fumble this? How do you fumble this guy? Like he's just oozing charisma on screen. It's ridiculous.
Honestly, this is we're you know what? We're looking at the guy who's going to take the belt off of Obafemi. We're looking at him.
We are.
Now. Yes, we are. Yep. Because
Sorry,
I guess the reason we got all these releases is because there's going to be a lot of call-ups.
And that makes a lot of sense because there's quite a few guys and gals here who are more than worthy of the call up. I mean, look at the women's division, for example. I mean, it is a hot mess. There's just talent everywhere from top to bottom. I mean, Fallon's due, Roxy's due. To me, I think Cora needs just a little bit more down here.
Roxanne Perez is essentially a Raw superstar right now.
Yeah, wasn't that announced already? That
she's been on Raw 2 weeks in a row now. So, Roxanne is just well. There's something interesting going on. Well, that depends on how long do they want Julia and Stephanie to stay down in NXT? I get because again, those two are ready, but although
more than ready,
I do think Julia's going to get called up and she's going to be the next member of Damage Control.
Oh, Jesus Christ, please no. God, that's awful. She deserves better.
But yeah, if you're gonna bring back Rusev and Malachi Black, you're bringing in Ricky Starks, you're calling up Roxy and Obafemi and I mean, who else is probably ready to come up?
Here's $1 million question again with the segue. What about this guy right here?
Yeah, that was Tony D'Angelo. Oh, yeah, what do you call all four of them up? Or
I think they're kind of setting it up nice if you really look at it because Stax has been out of it lately. He's looking to break out. Don hands over the keys to the kingdom. Oh! I said kingdom. Kingdoms fall, don't they, Doc? Yeah, that's right, they do. But I hand it over to Stax. And now here's what about this though? Does this gimmick have life on the main roster? In the Attitude Era, this flourishes. Right about now, I don't know.
It works better with a family, doesn't it?
It does. But Rizzo's not ready. Luka's not ready. Stax ain't ready. And I'm going to end up next to 2 dimes for saying that.
Yeah, Tony D'Angelo and Ridge Holland for the North American title. Let's see what else happened. What else happened tonight? Well, you think I would know where all my apps are on this tablet?
Roxy came out dressed as Bailey.
Yes, Cora Jade defeated Bailey, thus turning that triple threat into a fatal 4-way. Good job, Ava. Good job.
Yeah. Great job, final boss.
Briggs and Inamura defeated No Quarter Catch Crew and Hank and Tank in a triple threat. They earned a match against Fraxium at Vengeance Day. Lexus King defeated Fandango. Zarya defeated Nikita Lyons. And then we did add some more matches. Javon Evans was cleared, and he had to sign a waiver because if he damages his jaw again, it could end his career. So he will face Ethan Page at Vengeance Day, and Trick Williams accepted a Yappapai strap match.
Whoop that Trick. If he could just take the strap and beat the shit out of Eddie Thorpe, like putting a belt to ass, like we saw on Sunday, that'd be majestic. Telling you, man.
Trick Williams and Eddie Thorpe. So we've got 6 matches for Vengeance Day. The other, it's like I downloaded I'm like, oh, there's only 3 matches for Vengeance Day, and then they added 3 more tonight. Of course, triple threat for the NXT Championship: Obafemi, Austin Theory, Grayson Waller. Fatal 4-way for the Women's Championship: Julia, Bailey, Roxy, and Cora. And for the North American Women's title, Fallon will defend against the woman who earned the number 1 contender spot. That's Stephanie Vakur.
Yes. Mm. Yeah. That's my flavor of the month. Yeah.
So they erected a cage here in the middle of the performance center just so Izzy Dame can't interfere. I did I state that correctly? I'm pretty sure I fucking stated that as correct as you can sound.
What is going on right now?
Yeah, because that's the only person who's been interfering in these matches is Izzy Dame.
I was just gonna make some lewd comment about erections since you just said that it was erected, and no, that was a great direction. Yeah, good point.
Speaking of erections and Viagra, Travis Kelce. No, I'm just kidding.
So much to unpack there.
While we're getting some shots to the stomach here, there is one thing I wanted to add. It was so much going on last week, and Sarge and I, once we get talking about wrestling, it's just all 100% wrestling. I know we like to throw around the different sports here, and I know you weren't here last week, but I know you're the big trade this week was your Heat finally unloaded the most hated man. Well, let's call him the second most hated man in the NBA.
Yeah, that's accurate. Yeah, that was long overdue. I mean, I can't really fault Jimmy.
Jimmy Butler was traded to Golden State. Who did you didn't really get? You got what did you get? Like prospects or something?
We got Andrew Wiggins.
Oh, that's right. You got Andrew Wiggins. Oh,
Kyle Anderson. Davion Mitchell, and a first.
A first from the year 2035.
Yes. Yeah, because we don't have much draft capital, so that helps out.
Unfucking believable. You're more in. I just got back in the basketball because the Knicks are finally put it together. But
sure,
how do they fucking do it every 5 years?
Your guess is as good as mine, man.
The Lakers. How do the Lakers get away with these fucking trades?
There's got to be some under the table fucking going on.
There has to be.
Yeah,
we're gonna trade the guy who finished third in the MVP voting and who brought us to the NBA Finals last year. You know what, Knicks? You can have him. You can have him free and straight away for a guy whose knees gave out on the plane ride down to Dallas. Right?
Yeah, it's mind-boggling. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that trade. Now, this could be a completely different conversation if Anthony Davis wasn't made of a fucking paper straw.
By the way, just for the listeners, Anthony Davis was traded to the Dallas Mavericks for. I still can't believe I'm freaking saying this.
Right?
For Luka Doncic.
What are we doing?
And then Nico Harrison pitched some conspiracy theory. Well, Luka likes to drink and he eats and he's a little overweight. And I go, who the fuck cares?
Right? As long as he's putting up
300 pounds and he won 4 titles.
Exactly. As long as he's putting up
4 or 5. 4? 5?
Let's see.
3 with the Lakers,
3 with the Lakers, right? 1 with Miami. Yeah, 4.
Fucking yeah.
It makes no dang sense. As long as he puts up 27, 5, and 5, who gives a shit what he weighs? That's what it boils down to. People Dallas is in ruins right now, man. If you look outside, people are a bunch of fans put a casket out in front. They were vandalizing outside the Nowitzki statue. I mean, people are. And then speaking of Nowitzki, he showed up to Luka's debut for the Lakers. What does that tell you? That's damning right there. I mean, dear God in heaven.
Well, didn't they brought in Luka and they brought in Porzingis to replace Dirk.
Mm-hmm.
And both of them are gone.
Yeah. And how much you want to bet Kyrie's going to say he wants out at the end of the year?
I'm surprised Kyrie isn't saying he wants out. Well, nice belly to belly there by Ridge Holland. Ridge did a good job there. He didn't break Tony D's neck.
Thank God for that.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's just like, I mean, it's every. I mean, I know that through the like they had all that success in the '80s with Magic and Kareem. Well, even for Milwaukee to trade Kareem to the Lakers. I mean, and then they get Magic in the draft, and then they're dominant through the '80s, and then they had Magic, stop play. Magic retired, then he came back, but it's just like they traded Vlade Divac for Kobe Bryant.
Yes. Yeah. And we all know how that turned out.
They got a sweetheart deal to get Paul Gasol.
Not to mention the deal that they had in place to get Chris Paul to the Lakers, which was ultimately nixed by David Stern.
Oh, then they had a sweetheart deal to get Anthony Davis from the Pelicans.
Yep.
Didn't they give up Lorenzo Ball?
Oh, Lonzo Ball.
Lonzo Ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they gave up Lonzo Ball for to get Anthony Davis, which won them a pandemic championship. I don't think though we're not gonna be. It's not gonna be 3 years from now, and LeBron is gonna be like, "Well, I'm sick of Luka. Trade him somewhere else." No, LeBron will be gone.
Yes.
When LeBron is sick of Luka, he's just gonna leave.
Pretty much. Yeah. I mean, that's even if he has maybe 2 more years left. I know we got Farmer in the chat. He's not the biggest LeBron guy in the world. I get that. So maybe he could chime in the chat as well too.
No, we know who the biggest LeBron guy is, and he's not on the show right now. So
yeah, that's true.
That's tieback.
Yep.
As frequently mentioned in our chat. Oh, he's the greatest player of all time. He's not even the third greatest or the second greatest player of all time.
Correct. Yeah, Kobe clears. So yeah.
No, but how about all those rumors that were like before, or even they were still mulling around these rumors that LeBron was going to get traded. This was even before they got Luka, and then there was a little bit of it afterwards. And the rumor was that LeBron was going to get traded back to Cleveland.
Are you serious?
And wouldn't that be so funny because Cleveland has the best record in the East?
That's absolutely terrible. That Cleveland is stacked. It would fuck with that chemistry so bad.
Oh, absolutely. That's probably why they didn't bite on it.
Thank God. Well, who did they end up bringing in?
If I'm Cleveland, if anyone can hear me in Cleveland, don't you fucking dare trade Donovan Mitchell for LeBron. You got to be fucking great. You know what? If you want to trade Donovan Mitchell, trade him to the Knicks.
Oh, jeez.
Don't you dare trade Donovan Mitchell out of Cleveland. You got enough. You're losing enough there. Myles Garrett once out.
Yeah, that's true.
Didn't they trade one of the Naylor brothers away from the Guardians?
Did they?
I want to say they did.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah, don't you dare. The trades are done. But, yeah, don't you build a team around Donovan Mitchell if you're in Cleveland.
Oh, for sure. And they just added DeAndre Hunter, too, at the trade deadline. Yeah, don't fuck with that. No, don't fuck with that nucleus, man. No. These guys are legit.
I can't believe it though that Nico Harrison. I heard that it's so bad in Dallas right now that fans that are protesting, like Mark Cuban, who's still a minority owner, is having people thrown out of the arena.
I did see that. Yes,
and they went from selling out every game to their 60. They're in a full fan revolt. They're like at 60% attendance.
Good. People don't realize that This is how you bring about change. Like, for example, you know how everyone was up in arms? Oh, we're not going to watch the Super Bowl. I'm boycotting the Super Bowl. And now, if you happen to see the numbers that came out, I think it may have been the most watched Super Bowl of all time.
It's the most watched. I can't
yeah.
believe 126 fucking million people watched
Right?
two teams that nobody wanted to see.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, come on.
It's like the whole country wanted Detroit and Buffalo.
Yes, that would have been nice.
You know what the problem is, and it's the same. People just put it on, and and had people over, and they just had it on in the background.
Right? Exactly. Because that's all it is. You're at a party, you're eating fucking nachos and drinking beer. You're worried about the commercials. You don't give a fuck about the game.
I don't even. I hate the commercial. I honest to God, I if I'm gonna watch it, I'm gonna watch it for the game. I despise the commercials. I despise the. I just despise the overt fake corporate nature of the whole thing. I just. Oh, okay.
Tony.
Yes, he did not use the crowbar, but a thumb to the eyes, and he takes out Ridge Holland with the spine buster.
Very pretty spine buster at that. I don't know, man. Yeah, I kind of liked the Rocket Mortgage commercial with everyone singing "Take Me Home, Country Roads." That was pretty good.
Everybody likes the Seal commercial for some.
God, that's nightmare fuel.
Fucking nightmare fuel,
right? Exactly.
Oh Jesus! So Stax and Luka tried to get into the cage, and Ridge Holland is just went ballistic.
Okay, what's gonna happen? They're going to the back. Oh, okay. Dame's gonna turn on Rizzo, isn't she?
Is Dame gonna turn? Or is Ricky Starks? Is Ricky Starks going to hit the ring?
Oh. These goons.
Oh, it's Sean Spears and Nico and...
She's going to hit Tony. She's going to hit... Oh, here it is. Bang.
Izzy Dame is with Sean Spears. I've known that for like a month now. I wish I could hear Rizzo. What the hell are you doing?
Right? Oh, you could practically hear it.
You could practically hear. Oh shit! She is tall.
She is.
She was a volleyball player, right?
That is correct. Yes, she was. Yep. Currently getting broken by Braun too, by the way.
Woo! That is an upgrade.
That is an upgrade.
He traded up.
Sure did. Oh. Oh, boy.
Oh, my God. What a beating.
So which one of these clowns is going to be fighting him on Vengeance Day?
Probably. Well, they've got 6 matches on Vengeance Day. I don't think we're going to get a 7th.
Yeah.
Probably Spears.
Ooh.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You see
that was
Stacks look like fucking Spider-Man.
That was a nice shot. I like that. Well, we had to see this coming.
Man, I'm telling you, Cody can put a stable together now with Sean Spears and Ricky Starks and Oh, actually, we can have a 4-on-4.
Yes, we could.
We could have a mixed 4-on-4.
Too bad it couldn't be War Games.
Who says it can't be?
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, we could have a War Games at what's coming up in March?
Roadblock.
Roadblock. Road ass.
Yep. Oh, we're getting Braun Breaker. There we go. Oh, the Dusty Classic.
Look at this. Not only do we have Farmer to Chin, look, we got pretty Ricky. Ricky Starks himself is in the chat.
Wow. Hot off that appearance. That's pretty awesome.
Hot off the appearance. We got Ricky
Hell
Starks
yeah.
on the show. How about that? You know, we get a YouTube channel and all of a sudden Ricky Starks is on the show. That's
Right?
great.
Yeah.
Right. We are. So check out the YouTube channel and subscribe, as we're planning on upgrading the podcast at some point. I got great news.
Oh.
Sugar Cane. I got great. We have one subscriber.
Wow.
499 to go until monetization.
Wow. Look at that. Well, you got to start somewhere, right?
I'll tell you. So I'm uploading. I'm converting the audio to video, and I'm working. I'm trying to get. I got 2 more Royal Rumbles to put up, and from our archives, and I'm going to try to get Elimination Chambers up. Going into Elimination Chamber, so you can, and I'm gonna work on WrestleManias. So that's how I'm gonna try to do it.
Nice.
But I have the 2 segments of audio for, I think it was Royal Rumble 1990. I put the 2 segments together. I did the upload. I didn't listen to it. I did the upload. It goes through YouTube, goes through it went through the copyright check.
Yeah.
And it loads, and all of a sudden I see a red mark on the video that says copyright.
Oh, no shit.
And I was like, what the heck do I have in there? So it said you have a copyright. I said it's not a copyright strike. The person who uploaded this media allows other people to use it. And I was like, what is it? And and it goes right to this part of the video where you have the copyright check. And remember when we used to have to do it in 2 segments, and then when we take a break and come back, I would play a song.
Yes.
I forgot to take the fucking song out.
Ah, damn. Okay.
And it's stupid. It was a stupid song. Because Sarge comes back on, he's like, what the fuck are you listening to, Doc?
Oh, that's great.
So I had to chop that out. Speaking of talking shop.
Talking shop. Uh-oh.
Don't you need to talk about some gummies before we head into our gooning here?
Oh man, it's got that. It's about that time already, isn't it? Jeez. All right. Well, Atlantis Nutrition is the official nutritional supplement provider of Main Event Shane Uso and the Steel Cage Lounge. All ingredients are third-party tested for purity and are created right here in the good old US of A, everybody. Discover the benefits that thousands are already enjoying with premium, delicious dietary supplements. Yes, in a gummy form. It's pretty awesome. They've got everything from tart cherry, sea moss, hormonal balance. I personally use the creatine gummies. They are absolutely awesome. Taste just like a lemon head, my favorite candy as a kid. And great with muscle building and recovery as well, too. And for all you beta cucks out there, there's some testosterone boosters, too. If you need a little something, might help you out, get you a date or 2. You can set up a subscription service to get these delivered straight to your door. Say their name and they appear. So check it out right now. AtlantisNutrition.com. Use promo code OOS23 at checkout. Save 10%. And don't forget to visit our new buddies over at Contenders Clothing. They've got awesome boxer briefs that are all officially licensed. They're breathable, hypoallergenic, tagless, and they don't ride up, so it's very comfortable. Keeps everything in place. It's officially licensed. Top Gun, Cobra Kai, Halloween, South Park, Rocky, and more. And they have official T-shirts as well, too. The walkout shirts to Drago, Creed, Rocky. Everything's very comfortable. Excellent, breathable product. I wear them all the time. I always get stares when I wear the Drago shirt because there's the hammer and sickle on it, so everyone looks at me a little cross-eyed, but fuck them. What are they going to do? My arms are popping out of the shirt anyway, so fuck off.
If he dies, he dies.
Exactly. So go to contendersclothing.com/OOS24. Save 20% off your purchase.
That's another good line from Rocky IV, right before I feel born again. So I'm at 9 minutes right on EO Sky's entrance.
9 minutes. All right.
9 minutes even. So last week we watched the men's Royal Rumble. So this week we're going to watch the women's Royal Rumble.
Thank you.
I want to save it for Sugar Shane so he can see two of his 3 wives. No, with 2 of your 3 wives or 3 of your 4 wives?
3 of the 4.
3 of the 4.
Or maybe 4 of the 5. Who even knows at this point? I lost count.
Man, Electra Lopez wasn't even in. She wasn't in, right?
No, she wasn't.
Yeah, they must have known.
Yeah, they had to have.
Isla Dawn wasn't in either. I think Sonya was, but again, Sonya's been in the company for 10 years and she still hasn't gotten over. I mean,
so here's my question: Do
you think she?
Yeah.
My question for you is going to be: you think she was the weak link in Cold Foam Collective? You think she was holding the other 2 back?
Yes and no. I'm gonna say yes in the fact that Baszler and Stark can absolutely go in the ring, and DeVille just didn't match up. However, they're not very good talkers, and that's where Sonya came into play, where she could very well hold her own on the mic. So it'll be interesting to see where they go with these 2.
I don't know. I thought Shane is a pretty good shit talker.
I just want to see Zoe unleashed finally.
Yeah, what were you going to ask me?
Oh, I was going to say, who's going to be your new target now since this faction is dissolved?
Is it dissolved?
Maybe because I know you like to point fingers at Sonya specifically. So,
it was just. I mean, they were like the definition of no aura. And it wasn't just me. It was just, I mean, I saw it everywhere. That they have no aura. They can't, they're not getting over. I mean, and again, it's like, it's, if they're getting booed, they're getting booed. Like I mean, my dad hates Logan Paul.
Him and everybody else in the world.
Yeah, and I'm like, great. And he's like, oh, I hate this guy. Why don't they get rid of him? I go, because he goes, listen to the people boo for him. I go, exactly. I go, they're booing for him. I mean, he's getting a reaction. That's what's important is getting a reaction. The difference is they're booing for him and he embraces it.
Yes.
And he plays it up and he gets more boos. Dominic is doing the same thing. Ronda, they booed Ronda, and she had a look on her face like she was Taylor Swift at the Super Bowl.
There it is.
Like she was like, I cannot, I can't believe this is, if Ronda, she tried to embrace it and she couldn't do it. So Ronda couldn't get over as a heel, cold foam, no aura collection, couldn't get over as heels. I don't know. I mean, the like I always thought that they were using that formula for a while where it was like 3 guys and a girl. And they had that with Final Testament. They had that with LWO. They had it with Legato. They had it with whatever the fuck Bobby Lashley was going to call that group he had over there.
Yeah, and then No Quarter Catch Crew down at NXT.
Yeah, No Quarter Catch Crew. I mean, well, they had that. Actually, it's more prominent in NXT now. You got it with No Quarter Catch Crew and the Family, and does Sean Spears have a name for that?
Not as of yet.
The chairman of probably the board, because he's the chairman of the board. So I don't know if you want to slot Shayna and Zoe into. Well, yeah, the only other one up there right now is American Made.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Forgot
and
about them.
the Wyatts.
There you go.
The Wyatts are 4 guys and a girl. Yeah, I think those stables with 3 or 4 guys in it. That's I think that works out pretty good if you. Oh, and Judgment Day,
Yes.
which is 3. Is it 3? It's right now. It's 3 guys and 2 girls. But Finn Balor did tell Dominic to find someone else to take JD's place while he's out with a punctured lung.
Oh, you know, R-Truth is waiting in the wings, so it shouldn't be too hard.
But did you see Truth on SmackDown?
That was great. Yes.
DP. No, this is Raw, man. We on Raw. Truth, don't ever change, man. All right, let's hit play here. Ready?
All right. Yep. Get your Gooner shades on, kids.
Gooner shades on. Well, we're starting with EO Sky, so Smitty's got his Gooner shades on.
Nice.
9 minutes. Royal Rumble 2025. Hit and play in 3, 2, 1, and play.
I really like this crawl at the bottom too.
Yes. Sarge say like that too. I like the because this is all about stats. This Royal Rumble, like
Yes.
who's throwing out what, and says I brought up Raw and SmackDown. Why don't I just run through those real quick from the FedEx Forum in Memphis, Tennessee. Good hurt.
Nice.
That's an Andy Kaufman reference. I'm not insulting the fine people of Memphis. Bianca Belair qualified for Elimination Chamber by defeating Piper Niven. Pretty Deadly defeated DIY in a non-title match. Drew McIntyre qualified for Elimination Chamber by beating Big Jim Uso and LA Knight. Carmelo Hayes defeated Akira Tozawa. Alexa Bliss defeated Candice LeRae. Oh, did I just provide a spoiler for the Royal Rumble?
Oops.
And in the main event, Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso defeated Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga. While I mentioned Piper Niven there, I was going to mention when you said Chelsea had said to Piper Niven, get some help with security. And I guess Piper was supposed to recruit Blair Davenport.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And they actually fit her with a Secret Service outfit, but it never showed up on television. So that Blair Davenport was going to join up with Chelsea and Piper.
Damn.
So, but
that's too bad.
So they went from Memphis, Tennessee to Nashville, Tennessee to the Bridgestone Arena. Dakota Kai and Io Sky defeated Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. They split Liv Morgan's eyebrow open as we get her entrance here on the
Terrible
Royal Rumble.
Didn't even show the hip shaking. Fucking horrible camera.
Got the laugh, though.
Yeah. I guess.
Her and Io are in here for a long time. Bayley defeated Lyra Valkyrie to qualify for the Elimination Chamber. The War Raiders retained their title by DQ over the Creed brothers, and Logan Paul qualified for the Elimination Chamber by defeating Rey Mysterio. I think that's all I...
These 2.5 hour Raws are weird. I don't know how I feel about it.
I feel like it's the 2 hours, and then they get an overage.
How about Liv getting busted open on Monday?
Yeah, they split open her eyebrow, and she was all stitched up when they had the final segment between all of them on at the when Finn Balor told Dominic to find new recruits.
Yeah, these two have excellent ring chemistry.
Yeah, I did say this to Sarge last week. I did think that the women's Royal Rumble this year was actually better than the men's.
Yes, it was. Yeah. Yeah, I had everything. Surprises. Had some good wrestling. Had a lot of hot chicks. So, yeah. Headlock.
Armbar.
Yeah. There we go. Now we got the camera. Shake them hips. All right.
Oh my God, she's so New Jersey.
Right?
You know what I was revisiting because Miro got his release and he's probably most likely on his way back to WWE. I was joking with my dad because we still talk about this segment. They should have like a Miro return in like a birthday cake or something.
Oh my God.
Because that was when remember when they had the wedding of Lashley and Lana?
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Remember they had that giant wedding cake in the corner, and I'm like,
yeah.
You might just have a sign on it that says Rusev is inside here. Because why would they have this giant cake? And he came like flying out of it, and I kept thinking about that. It's like remember Liv Morgan was in that wedding segment because she was in love with Lana.
Yes.
Yeah, she hadn't been on TV for like months, and then Paul Heyman brings her back for that segment out of the blue. She just shows up and she's a lesbian.
Yeah, how'd that work out for her?
It's like that feels like it was like 50 years ago.
Yeah. We get our third entrant,
which is Roxanne, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
There she is. They're like, you're 22. Get out there. You've got stamina.
Yeah. Yeah, that I'm still laughing over Speed. That was hysterical. God almighty.
Speed! Speed, get out there! Yeah, that was that was the most memorable moment. I mean, he got speared into oblivion.
Yeah, he did. Jesus Christ. I love you could actually. There was somebody had video at a different angle, and it showed the moment when he got speared. Chad Gable had to turn his head because he was cracking up so hard. That was excellent.
Gable is in Mexico learning the dark arts of lucha.
If he's not learning from El Dandy and Silver King, he is going to fail miserably.
Oh, that would be well. Didn't they say on Monday night? Didn't Pat McAfee say who's he learning from? Nacho Libre?
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he did.
Oh shit!
Wait, Silver King is dead, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
But his ghost can teach him.
I was gonna say if they're gonna go that route, they should have him in like some Mexican cemetery talking to like the ghost of El Santo.
Exactly. See, there you go.
Be like Coco.
Oh my God.
All right, Liv's like, who's next? All right, give me another one.
Number 4. Who we got?
I want to think we've got like 10.
Woo.
Lyra's a first. Yeah, Lyra was like, because I think didn't I have number 4? Didn't I have 4 and 17? Or did I have 5 and 17?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, what the hell was going on last night in the Raw Women's Division? They split Liv Morgan open, and Lyra broke her nose.
Yeah, that was yeah.
I'm like, what are we watching? AEW.
You hate to see it. Ooh, Lyra on fire here. Oh, right about here.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, her top came off.
Yes.
That's I was trying to remember something happened to Lyra. I couldn't remember what it was. Now her top won't stay on.
And then look at Liv with the save here to give her
Liv's
some
like,
time to fix it. Yeah.
you and your tits get out of here. I'm trying to remember. Didn't Lyra a couple months ago have a wardrobe? Didn't her nipples pop out of her top a couple months ago or something?
Yes, they did.
Get these women some gear that fits.
Yes, please. Yeah, Liv. Still remember Liv got scolded for her her attire at Elimination Chamber last year. It was quite revealing.
Oh, our women's gear has come such a long way, because I remember why. I mean, if you remember what Sherry and Rockin' Robin and Mool, I mean, well,
Yeah.
it used to be like a one-piece bathing suit.
Yeah.
But dear God, do you want to see Moolah in anything less than a one-piece bathing? I'd rather Moolah wrestled in like a sweatsuit,
Yes, please.
right?
Nice. It's our women's United States champion.
Her gear has been incredible for the past month.
Yes, it has. Yeah.
Like, she was dressed like Wonder Woman on the SmackDown.
Oh, that was great. Yeah.
Even with the red boots and everything.
Yeah, she's got a great interaction coming up here in a bit.
Oh, and I know she wasn't there tonight, but I didn't see her in the back. Maybe they're waiting for Vengeance Day or for the NXT after Vengeance. But our queen has returned to NXT. Ariana.
Oh, has she?
Yes, she was at the house show. I guess she's cleared.
Oh, thank God. Save us.
But Chelsea is so much taller than everyone.
Yes, she is.
Oh, yeah, she throws.
Yeah.
Oh, I just threw everybody out. I'm the only one left. Oops,
And then-
I didn't throw anyone out. Everybody's still left. She's the best.
She's fucking great, man. Really happy she's got the opportunity here with the US title.
Yeah, she gets the business.
Yeah, I saw an interview recently and she nailed it right on the head. Like, why would you even try to poke fun at her? Because she does a good enough job of doing that on her own. Just the self-awareness is excellent.
Remember last year she got squashed between Piper and and then Liv just steps on her and
Jesus.
she walks across the ring.
B-Fab.
B-Fab. So is B-Fab done with the Street Profits?
Safe assumption. Yeah, being that I guess they recently turned heel and everyone's still cheering her, so,
and she's hanging out with Michin.
Yes.
Well, they really that's another stable there that the club or the OC or whatever you want to. 3 guys and a girl, and that's they completely dismantled them because they sent AJ to Raw, they sent Michin, and Michin stayed on SmackDown, and the Good Brothers are back to Japan, I guess.
Oh, is that where they're going?
They had where else? I mean, they could go back to TNA. That's funny though. If they go back to TNA, they can still come back to WWE at some point, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So better off in Japan.
They might go. Maybe they'll go. Maybe I don't know if Carl Anderson wants to go back to Japan at this point, but yeah, they could always go back to TNA. I don't think they're going back to AEW.
Probably not.
You know, why would you want to go to AEW when they don't have stretchers or golf carts? But they do have $50 million yachts that they can park in the harbor in New Orleans.
That yacht is impressive, though. I got to give it up.
Is that a yacht, or is he going to try to take over a small country? I mean, it looked like a fucking cruiser. I mean, I thought there were submarines around it.
Yeah, well, there's what did they say? A movie theater, a pool, or no, 3 pools, and oh god, I forget how many rooms they said.
Oh, that doesn't impress me. The Eiffel Tower has a movie theater. Ivy Nile. Yep.
Great. Fucking great.
They're chanting, "You suck."
Good, as they should. Faction is just fucking balls, man. Can't stand it.
What, American Made?
Yeah, not a fan.
Really? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
No, I think the only thing they're missing is Kurt Angle.
That might put him over. Yeah, I'll give you that.
But I don't know, Chad. I think Chad does a good job. Chad is the mouthpiece.
He's excellent.
Both of the Creeds can wrestle, and then you have to have a chick. It's like, I guess, you know, you call it. I guess the stable like I said, the stable formula is 3, sometimes 4. I guess you can call it the 4-man band. I don't know if you're familiar with the TV trope, the 5-man band.
Yes.
Yeah. The best example of the 5-man band is Voltron.
Naturally. Yeah.
Also a good example of it is Chippendales Rescue Rangers.
Oh, wow. Going deep into the playbook there.
Yep. And so is what's the other, what's that other show called? There's another Japanese show. Gotcha Man.
Oh, geez.
That's a 5-man band too. There's 4 guys and a girl. As we get 1/3 of the cold foam, no aura.
But she could go, though. I'll give her that.
No aura refund.
Yeah.
The only heterosexual member of the Cold Foam Collective.
Is she?
Yeah, she's married.
Oh, wow. Okay.
To a guy.
Look at her go.
Although I know Sonya Deville is a lesbian, but okay, Shayna Baszler, I read somewhere that she was, but now you cannot find it anymore.
Oh, okay.
So I'm
erased from existence.
I'm wondering if it was a mistake, or she just wants privacy. So
sure,
yeah, why not?
So I'm now that we're watching the Rumble here, and I've noticed this.
Oh wait, let's enjoy this shot for a minute.
Sure.
Okay, all right, that was good there. Okay,
Gooner, hell yeah.
Another great shot.
Well, I feel like Jerry Lawler would be in his glory right about now. There was a guy with the sign for the Sopranos, and he had like a timestamp and everything.
Yeah, I forget what the quote was. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, though. It was something that Uncle Junior said, right?
Yes. Boy, oh boy, look how far this woman has come.
Oh, from the most heavily edited match in the history of professional wrestling.
Yeah. To fucking potential breakout star.
5'11". Is she taller than Chelsea? She's probably taller than Chelsea.
Would this be WWE's answer to Megan Bain?
Huh. And guess what too, Sugar Shane?
Yes.
Lash Legend has a better jump shot than Angel Reese.
Right you are, Ken. That is correct.
But did Lash Legend get her own meal at McDonald's? No.
She did not. See, I am a Sabrina guy, and I will not stand for the disrespect that she gets.
Oh, I like Sabrina too because I like the Liberty.
Ah, yes. Well, Kobe disciple. So
They got I know. They got a good team up. They got a good team up there in
yes,
in
they
the
do.
Garden. They got two good basketball teams there. You know,
Love to see it.
because there's not much to root for in the Meadowlands.
Nope.
The Rangers are pretty good. And, the Yankees aren't allowed to defer contracts, so they have to settle to be the second best team in Major League Baseball.
Oh, I also have to, since you mentioned the Yankees, I did see that quote. They said if they won the World Series, they would have more class than the Dodgers. I meant to get your take on that.
Constantly. Please, have you ever heard the story about where George Steinbrenner claimed he beat up 2 Dodger fans in the elevator during the 1981 World Series?
No.
Although no one can confirm the story because the 2 guys never came forward to press charges.
Oh, that's
So
interesting.
so no one could, because did it not happen, or were the guys too embarrassed so they got beat up by an elderly ship magnate?
See, that's a damn good point, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't think I'd show my face either.
If I got beat up by a guy wearing a turtleneck and a blue blazer, right?
Yep.
As we get Bianca Belair. Oh,
Look at Chelsea calling timeout.
Chelsea calls timeout and then gets a cross body off the top rope.
Jesus Christ. Ooh. Man, oh man.
Here's a quick. Remember when Maddie got accused of stealing Bianca's gimmick with the braid the one time?
Yes.
Is that why Bianca stole Maddie's pants?
That could very well be. Speaking of gimmick infringement, how about Miles Bourne, man? Is that Randy Orton 2.0 or what?
No, I thought Randy Orton 2.0 was Vinny Marseglia.
Oh, okay.
Because if I don't know if you've, this is pretty impressive. Bianca's going to do about 6 flips here now.
Yes.
And again.
This is a great spot here.
She gets a pile up in the corner. And now she's going at Lash. 1, 2. Get the braid out of the way. She looked over her shoulder. When's she coming? She's still looking. She's looking. Yeah, okay, I see that. She's like, she's totally expecting it to happen.
Oh, absolutely. It's like any second, Liv. Come on. And that's impressive.
So there you go. So I brought up Vinny Marseglia. I don't know if you've ever looked at Vinny Marseglia's arms.
I have not.
He has identical tattoos to Randy Orton.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, it's that. Now that is worse than getting a Goldberg tattoo, in my opinion, because that means you have to study. Here comes another third of the cold foam, no aura. Woman who actually finished second in the Royal Rumble one year.
Damn. Why do they always go right at Chelsea when they come in?
They all go back.
This is pissing me off.
I think that's the game plan. Every time we go down, we're gonna go out. I think that's Triple H. Every time you go down, go right after Chelsea. Look at Chelsea's in the corner shaking her head. She's like, I
She
can't
was
take it.
she was just that's hysterical, man. She was just saying something to somebody. It was oh god. It reminds me of what was a SummerSlam with Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns when she slipped when he had when he raised the ring, and I guess it was after the match and Brock was hurting and someone had their phone out like, come on Brock, rub some dirt on it, you ain't hurt Brock, get up. And you can see Brock like looking over, like cracking up hysterically.
Who's that is that Lyra?
Yeah.
I think we're about to lose Lyra, if I remember correctly.
God damn it, I forgot to set the counter for kip ups. There's so many of them.
Yeah, they're setting up something here between Ivy Nile and Lyra. Well, that's what Chad Gable said. He goes, when I come back, he goes, you guys better have the tag titles,
Yep.
and you better have the Intercontinental title. Oh wow, she even did. Ivy even did Lyra's taunt.
That's cold. Bailey, fresh out of Tyback's basement. So nice of him to let her out for a little bit.
Fresh out of the Taco Bell.
Yeah, WWE keeps reminding us she's going to be on the Celebrity NBA All-Star Game this Friday.
Well, she even did a jump shot motion tonight on NXT. It's bad, man.
Wow. But whose is worse, hers or Mello's? Because those are both very shitty jump shots.
I bet I bet Bailey has a better jump shot than Angel Reese. Hey, look,
Probably.
I've lost Sonya Deville, but I found a new target.
This is great.
Oh man. All right, but back. Okay, back. I can't think of someone who's had a stranger career trajectory than Vinny Marseglia. So first, Vinny Marseglia tries to be Randy Orton to the point that he's getting the same tattoos as the guy. I think he was using the RKO.
Jesus.
Then he grows out those fucking dreadlocks and became the Horror King. And then he was in that Kingdom group with Taven and TK O'Reilly. When Ring of Honor was on life support during the pandemic, where they didn't have anybody left, and they're like, okay, we might as well just put the title on Matt Taven because there's like 5 people on the roster right now.
Jesus.
Before Tony Khan bought them out, and now Vinny, or now he goes by. He's not Vinny Marseglia. He's Vincent Marseglia. Now he goes by Vincent, and he's in a tag team with Dutch in Ring of Honor, and Elias just joined them.
Oh my God!
And here comes the newly released Sonya Deville
for the last time.
I'm sure she'll be in AEW. She'll probably go back to being Daria Bernardo.
Maybe.
Boy, that run of her, she's gassed. She's gassed after that run. She looked like fucking John Cleese and Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Jesus Christ.
Running over the hill for 5 minutes.
She could join Mandy Rose on her podcast.
She could join Mandy. Yeah, pretty soon they can have Paige because her contract's almost up.
That's true. Damn it, there they go with Chelsea. Like,
they're going after Chelsea.
Fuck!
The whole bunch of them are going after
Jesus.
Chelsea. Look, she put her hand. She went to shake her hand. Oh, Chelsea. Chelsea's the MVP of this match every year.
She really is. And for all you... Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Give your thought, and I'll get back to Vinny Marseglia.
For all you Three Sheet Cinema fans, take a drink every time one of these females does a kip up.
Oh my God!
There's so many of them.
Kip up mania.
Oh,
Chelsea's calling timeout again. Yeah, so now Vinny Marseglia is in this group called The Righteous, and you've got Dutch is wearing a white suit, and now they've got Elias. What's Elias's name now? Is he he's Elijah.
Oh Jesus.
And he's the exact same gimmick he was in he's carrying the guitar over his shoulder.
Oh my God.
And Vinny goes from being the Harking now that he wears like all white and he dresses like a flower child. It's like absolutely absurd.
I kind of want to check this out now.
Yeah, and I went back in their timeline. I thought this was new, and he's been like doing this for months, and I didn't even know about it.
So he's trying to be what Joe Gacy was.
Yes, yeah, it's something like that. As we get Maxine Dupree,
and why
Maxine too? Maxine is she's a much different character from what I was like watching a video where she was like when she was still with the Maximum Male Models.
Yes.
She was outside. She's going, yes, Otis. Oh, you're doing such a great job, Otis. Now she's just like a pretty version of Otis.
That's accurate.
Oh, thank God there's other people in the ring.
Yes.
And now Maxine can worry about Ivy Nile.
Kip up!
I'm surprised that top held up. Reverse. She does this really well.
Yeah, she does. It's impressive. She's come a long way. I'll give her that. Whoop.
Nice kick.
Now that's awesome.
Yeah, there goes Ivy. And there goes Maxine right behind her. Everybody got their shit in, so now you can go.
Here we go at the halfway point.
Oh, it's Naomi. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying. Well, actually, you said 4 wives. There might be 5 wives for you in here. And we're keeping them all at the back end for some reason.
Yeah, that's true. So did we ever figure out who did that to Jade? Or is that like a dead thing now?
They still bring it. They still bring it up. I mean, I'm still putting my money on Bianca.
Yeah, same. And there goes Roxy trying to get hers.
Naomi, those boots look like she skinned a Muppet.
Yeah, right. It's at least the Electric Mayhem Band. Jeez.
Oh, I forgot. Slight pop culture news.
Yeah.
So did you hear they're closing Muppet Vision 3D in Disney World?
Are they really?
Yeah, the Muppet Vision 3D is they're gonna replace that whole Muppet section with Monsters Incorporated.
Oh, I think I like this.
Yeah, so they're gonna do it. They're gonna have a roller coaster based on the door scene.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So Muppet Vision is going to be replaced with Monsters Incorporated. The Muppets are not going anywhere.
Good.
because the Muppets will be taking over the Rock and Roller Coaster.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So Aerosmith is out. Well, that video there goes Zoe Stark. And actually, all three of them went, right?
Yes.
Yep. Goodbye, Sonia. That's the last we see of Sonia. Yeah, Sonia Deville eliminated.
Damn.
Yeah, the Rock and Roller Coaster they're gonna take out Aerosmith from 20. It's Aerosmith from 20 years ago, and they still look old in that video in the Rock and Roller Coaster. And that video's 20 years old, and it's gonna be themed to Electric Mayhem.
Oh, that's fantastic. Oh my God.
Yeah, that'll be pretty good. This is up. Here's the first of Shane's 5 wives.
Hey, Miss Parker.
That's it. Here, all right. Who's improved more, Jada Parker or Lash Legend?
Oh, that's a great freaking question. Holy hell.
I'm still gonna have to go with Lash because I never heard that Jada Parker had to have a 10-minute match trimmed down to 5 in
This
editing.
is true. Yeah. And the thing about Jada is this looks like it comes natural to her. That's what I fucking love. And she's got she's got fucking charisma for days, man. Like, she's gonna be something when she comes up. I can't wait. Here it goes.
Yeah, even working together with Lash here. Yeah. Wade Barrett said, "Oh, we have an NXT takeover tonight." Oh, look.
Well, here it comes.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, is Bianca trying to get in on this or? Oh, she's I'm with you guys. Yeah. Oh, and then the alliance already crumbles right there.
Oh, that's hilarious.
No, Chelsea, don't celebrate like that. No. Bianca's like, girl, you don't even go here.
Right? Here comes the backup.
Piper doesn't last long in this.
No.
Again, I had number 17 with Piper. I was just like, what'd you get? I was like, Piper ain't winning this.
Hurry up.
She's like, hurry up. Run. Well, that's as fast as she moved. Wait, now Chelsea went through the middle rope.
Correct. Or the bottom rope.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this would not count.
Okay, she's back in. All right. Yeah,
Yes.
I thought.
Oh my God.
Because she's like, I'm just going to leave.
Her facial expressions are fucking incredible.
Right? I mean, why? I mean, some of the people that Vince releases just blows my fucking mind.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, like you look at who they got really, but it's just people they're not doing anything with.
Yeah. Either that or they just haven't shown any progression.
Well, and the other thing there about so Carl, crazy because I did look this up. Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, they signed a 3-year contract.
Jesus.
In 2022. There we go.
Oh.
Chelsea's eliminated by her own backup, and Piper's like, "Oops, I'm sorry."
Yeah, and the crowd was booing loudly at this too, by the way.
Yeah, the crowd is definitely behind Chelsea, and that is how they get rid of. Yep. No, not quite. Natalia.
Jeez. Can't believe she's still going, man.
Yeah, good for her.
Definitely.
Natalia, who stole that hat from Julia Hart. Yeah, the Good Brothers signed a 3-year contract in 2022. That contract is almost up, so they were paid almost the whole contract.
Wow. Good on them, though.
Yeah, because remember they came back and Triple H actually gave them more money than they were getting before because he felt bad that they got released.
Really?
Yeah, and they had a really good deal. Like they still got paid. They still got paid if they didn't show up, and they only had to show up if they were being used.
Damn.
Yeah, so if they weren't being used on SmackDown that day and they tell them ahead of time, we don't need you, they didn't have to come.
Fuck, that's a great deal.
Yeah, so good, that's probably why they got released a little bit early to
Sure.
kind of.
That makes sense, though.
Yeah, but again, like it's all, it's all people, all people that haven't shown progress or that they, really didn't have something for and you're bringing people up. You got to get rid of people or send people down or makes total sense. You can't have everyone.
Exactly.
I understand that. You can't have everyone. It'd be nice if they could, but
Yes. Yeah.
God, she looks great.
She looks fucking awesome, man. Hell yeah. People were commenting on socials. She's a buff Sabrina Carpenter.
She
By the way, hilarious spot here with Jordan, Naomi, and Bianca.
yes,
Coming up.
yes.
Look at her go, man. She just,
God.
God.
A new spine buster has entered the discussion.
Fuck yes, dude.
I think we could say that's the best female spine buster.
Easily.
Yeah, and Michael Cole says that she's a WWE superstar, but we've gone through three episodes, 2 episodes of Raw, 1 episode of SmackDown, and she didn't show up on either one.
Right.
So I don't, and that's how you eliminate Jada Parker.
So is this how we're getting NXT? She goes to NXT. I mean, she's already been there. But
Yeah, it's like Piper headbutted her, and she just
here we go.
shook it off.
Look at that. Lifted her like she's nothing, man. That's insane.
And hits a Death Valley drive. Or do they hold her off TV and run promos, and then she shows up the night after WrestleMania to challenge Rhea Ripley?
Yes. She's a fucking star, man.
Yep, because Naomi had a cup of coffee in TNA.
Yep. They had some great matches there, too.
Cup of coffee in the big time, and Bianca's like, she doesn't even go here.
Like, girl,
Girl, no. Girl, bye. She does the sign of the cross. Now, is this the big surprise, or is it the next one?
Who we got?
Michin.
Who has come into her own, which is awesome.
Another woman who's sharpened her teeth in TNA.
Mm-hmm.
As a member of the Dollhouse with Marty Bell and what the hell was her name? She was Tiffany when she was in ECW, but I can't remember.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
The one that used to be married to Drew McIntyre.
Yes.
You know what?
Shit. How's she going back it up like that when the thing ain't thinging? Just saying. That's my gooner thought of the moment.
Yeah, Mia Yim and Rosemary had some good battles, and
Oh yes,
I wish we'd get more Rosemary down in NXT.
I really enjoyed that run that she had with Wendy Chu. I thought that was an excellent pairing.
Yeah, I haven't seen Wendy Chu in NXT.
Yeah,
Is she over in TNA now helping out Rosemary? She must be.
gotta be. Wade Barrett eats well done steak with ketchup. That's a great sign.
We were at a restaurant one time. This is like, I don't know, like 20. It might be 30 years ago by now. It was a fancy restaurant. My brother goes to the waiter, "Can I have some ketchup?" And I dove under the table
Oh no.
because and my dad's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm waiting for a knife to come out of the kitchen." Oh my God! Look who it is!
It's Little Miss Bliss.
I heard she wasn't coming back, Shane.
I heard that too. They were far apart on a contract.
God, that's great. Play and pain on the sleeves. Oh, they fucking cut away. They got it on SmackDown though. The jacket says "Friends are forever," but the R and the S are small, so it actually says Fiend forever.
Yeah. The camera work at the ramp is fucking terrible. I just got to say that.
Did they bring Dunn back?
God, it's the only thing that makes sense at this point. They fucked up on Liv's.
It says "Friends forever," but the R and the S are small, so it says Fiend forever. Yeah. Oh, and the Wyatt 6 Twitter account posted one word the other day.
What was it?
She.
Oh.
And then someone posted a quote that Bray was posting with the QR codes about she is the darkness and the light or something. It was a reference to Alexa Bliss. Yeah.
Very nice.
So, and Alexa is on SmackDown, and so are the Wyatt 6. And do remember that Alexa and Nikki Cross are old coffin drinking buddies from the pandemic days.
That's right. Yeah.
I do think Alexa's hair looks better in pigtails than.
Yes.
There's too many girls running around with like long hair with the devil horns, but
right. There's only one that can rock the devil horns.
Yeah, you will agree. You will probably agree with me on this, but
yes.
Are you tired of the trope that every crazy girl has to have pigtails?
Yes, over it, man. Let's get something new here.
As we get Zelina Vega, who's
almost looks like the Divas title. Like
Selena, who is barely wearing anything.
That's true.
I mean, she's basically wearing a bikini and boots.
Right.
Oh, by the way, I found out that boot hides a big ass tattoo on her calf.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it of?
Some anime character, it looked like.
Of course.
You know she's in the anime.
Yeah.
Does that mean that Tommy Yen is in the anime too?
I reckon. Yeah. Oh.
I bet you Tommy Yen probably watches Death Note.
That's a safe assumption.
Oh, there you can see the tattoo on her thigh there. You
can see it. Okay.
Yeah, you can see it under her stocking. Code red. Wait, can Zelina Vega still do Code Red with Roxy up there doing pop rocks?
That's a great question. They're probably going to yank it off her.
Yeah, but every crazy girl has to have pigtails.
Yeah. Or have the Harley Quinn look.
I was on Max and I see new episode of Harley Quinn. I'm like, this show is still fucking on.
How is it still going? It stopped being funny after like season 2.
I think it stopped being funny. Yeah, it stopped being funny before season 2.
Yeah, they jobbed out Kite Man, and that was the end of that. Look at this little shit.
Candice LeRae, Nia Jax's little buddy. Now business is about to pick up here.
Yep, we're getting in the weeds here now, kids.
See, Candice got the crazy hair going, but it's not in pigtails.
Look.
Yeah, all the projects that James Gunn pulled the plug on, and he hasn't pulled the plug on that one yet.
Yeah. Well, gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them, man. I still have to watch Kite Man.
I still have to watch The Penguin.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, me too.
Oh, did you hear? James Gunn didn't like The Penguin.
Really? So that must mean it's good.
Yeah, he is such a cuck.
He's a bitch. Yeah,
he is. I think he wanted Penguin to come out and like fail, so then he would have an excuse to get rid of that corner of the DC universe.
Yeah.
But because it was so critically acclaimed, now he's stuck with Matt Reeves being able to do Batman 2, even though they keep pushing it back to try to get everyone to leave the project. Did you notice that?
I did notice that, yes. Like, you've got Pattinson even enrolling in, like, MMA classes and shit like that.
Well, I forget if I mentioned this on this show, but they were supposed to. The whole idea of casting Pattinson was to have a younger Batman.
By the time they get this done, he's going to be older than fucking dirt.
By the time Batman 2 comes out, he'll be older than Ben Affleck.
Jesus Christ.
And this is, let the gooning begin.
Fuck my life right now. She could ruin my life any day. Holy fuck.
She doesn't smile. Well, she smiles a little.
She does.
She doesn't smile.
She smiles for Poppy. It's all good. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, Anakin.
Look at all the fucks I give.
God.
Look at all the fucks you give.
Right? Good Lord in heaven.
You're like Ace Ventura in that bedroom scene with Courtney Cox.
She's going to do it
4 times in one night. Oh, I'm sorry. I must be tired. Does she do that to you in the middle? Wake up in the middle of the night?
God, I wish. For science, I will take it.
That's the one thing. If Stephanie Vaquera's got that look on her face, like once she gets done sucking your dick, she's going to bite it off.
She really is, yeah.
And then beat you to death with it.
Yeah, exactly. Her social media posts are fucking thirst traps, man. Jesus Christ.
14 active wrestlers. We almost have half the entire field still in the ring.
That's crazy.
Look at the crowd. Look at the crowd. The crowd. They're on their feet. They're getting up and looking to see who's next.
It's great. And it's Trish Stratus.
Hashtag thank you, Trish.
Indeed. That was...
I like to see Trish gets the little Canadian... I forgot that too. So when the name comes up, they put up the flag of the country.
Yes.
As I pointed out last week, when Ray comes out, they had the Mexican flag.
Mm-hmm.
He's from San Diego.
Yeah. This is actually the OG goon.
The OG Goon.
It is. Yes. Big Trish Stratus fan back in the day.
She hung around for a while last year.
Yeah, she did. That was a great run.
Yeah, I would think she would. She's got unfinished business with Zoe Stark. I mean, that would be the best thing for Zoe Stark to have a feud with Trish Stratus.
Man.
Trish, you never wrestled anyone like Jordan Grace.
Truth. Closest would be Jazz, maybe? I don't know. China?
Yeah, Jazz.
Trailblazer.
You got to give Trish credit. You got to give Trish credit for getting as good as she did, and then
oh my God, yeah,
she's able to come back and hold her own. But that she is not on the same level as so many as a Bailey or Bailey and Charlotte and Lita.
Yes,
Lita and Trish were probably the two best from the Attitude Era.
Easily. And Molly was always slept on.
Yeah, Molly was good too. Molly was always good. But Molly, Molly was a wrestler. Lita was a wrestler. Trish had Trish was a fitness model.
Exactly.
Laurinaitis had to hire his fucking fitness models.
Yes, he did.
Hey Vince, I found a fitness model. Can I hire her?
She's Canadian, Vince.
She's Canadian. Big mommy cool.
Yeah, saw a really cool post on socials. It was Raquel and Liv, but it was animated and they looked like they were the Powerpuff Girls. It was really awesome.
Oh, yeah, I thought Raquel was gonna eliminate. What the hell is Raquel wearing?
Yeah, it's quite a getup. I love this. She always waves by before she goes. Shit, even Liv. I mean, that's fucking proof that NXT/FCW fucking works, man.
Oh, there goes Natalya, and then Liv gives the little Jersey laugh. Liv started as an independent wrestler.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oblivion.
Bang. There's another one. Wave bye-bye.
Alexa's like, I came back for this.
Yeah, right. I just got thrown out by the girl in the Riot Squad.
The Riot Squad. We've got 12 girls on the roster with blonde hair. Dye yours pink.
Yeah. 27.
This is
Roan.
Oh wait, this I want to see. Now her robe wouldn't unbuckle, so she just rips it open.
Really?
Boy, that plastic surgeon, he's a fucking artist.
You ain't lying, man. Holy shit.
He gave her a new fucking head. I mean,
and how many surgeries has she had, too? Jeez.
Somewhere between her titles and her husband's.
Yeah.
That's what I said last week to Sarge. I go, Charlotte's 2 away. He goes, yeah, and in tying her father in titles. I said, oh, I meant spouses.
Natty or not, still 1,890 days since OSU beat Michigan. Jesus Christ.
They're special people up there in the Midwest, aren't they? Here, she can't. Here, see, she can't get the robe off. See,
that's why they cut. Okay,
that's why they cut away.
Dear God. And there she goes. She clotheslined.
Chopping the shit out of Bailey. Because she knows Bailey knows how to take the chops properly. Now she's chopping Bianca.
Damn. Oh. No sell that shit. Come on. Crazy. Yeah, I thought it was funny that she was cutting the promo and everyone was booing, and then she goes to SmackDown and everyone's cheering. Like, what? Make your minds up. What are we doing here?
Fickle!
Right?
Fickle! Fickle!
Oh, here we go. At least it wasn't a kip up.
Yeah.
There we go.
See, 2 NXT wrestlers equals 1 Charlotte. Oh, no, she reverses this. That's right.
Oh,
Watch
God.
this. Watch.
Of course.
LOL.
Jesus Christ. Hey, there's the kip up. Never mind. Oh, God. Somebody throw her out.
Somebody throw her out.
Can't fucking stand it.
Look at Piper. Piper's like, I'll throw her out.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Hey, did you see Drew McIntyre was giving Joe Hendry some love on X?
Yeah, did you see Drew McIntyre's like a foot taller than Joe Hendry? That's what somebody asked. Somebody asked, is the perspective off here? Is Drew standing like 2 feet in front of Joe Hendry? Or
That's hysterical. Wave bye. Oh boy.
Oh, I could just. I'll tell you right now that the room that Shane is in right now must look like the room that Randy Marsh was in South Park.
Look at this. That's just, yeah.
So anyone that stayed in a hotel in Orlando during the 1990s and you used to see the popcorn ceilings, yeah, that's not popcorn on Shane's ceiling.
Shout out popcorn ceiling.
Popcorn ceiling.
You gotta love it. It's getting some love here in 25.
Yeah, Julia pointed at EO and said, "Me, I'm going to join Damage Control next month."
I'm your new partner. It'd be like a buddy cop movie.
Yeah. Remember, we still have Kyrie Sane.
Oh, that's right.
Is still around, you know.
Asuka's lurking somewhere. Well, no, someone's lurking on her, apparently.
Asuka was on social media posting a picture the other day, so.
Yeah. Sounds like she's getting stalked, too.
Yeah, I saw that.
Don't be freaks, guys. Come on now. Look, I goon all the time for these ladies.
That's coming from the head goon.
Exactly. You don't see me fucking in their DMs or posting anything towards them. No.
I don't know what Julia was trying to do there. She was trying to suplex, unless she came under the bottom rope to suplex Jordan Grace. But there she knocks Jordan Grace out.
Damn. Oh.
And now up.
See that? She smiled at me.
I mean, they are just...
Oh, here we go.
I mean, George R. R. Martin doesn't foreshadow this well.
Damn.
And it's, let's work together. Oh, they're two of the original 4 horsewomen.
Roxy's like, here, me too, guys, me too. It's like you've got fucking Shaggy and Scooby-Doo, and then fucking Scrappy makes her way in there.
Yeah, she is scrappy, all right.
Seriously.
Like Bianca had to be a stand-in for Sasha Banks.
Yes. Holy shit. Nailed it.
I love how Nia has to come out 30 or 29 because
Right.
she only lasts about 5 minutes.
She's been a lot better since Triple H brought her back, though.
Yes, she's definitely better than when she was than that first run.
Yes.
But again, it's like Lash Legend.
Right.
You know,
Right.
we came up from nothing.
Yeah, I thought Lyra was going to die at Queen of the Ring. Jesus Christ.
Oh, please. Please, you're such a big girl. You don't need to abuse that small child.
Right? Yeah, what are we doing here? God.
He's like 6 feet tall and like I mean, Zelina is 4'11". Now wait a minute. When Trish left, she was a heel.
Yes.
Yeah, and we're complaining about The Rock's amnesia.
Oh. Nope.
Holy moly.
Nice.
Yeah.
At least she landed it.
Oh. Usually when Nia gets him up like that, she goes for a Samoan drop. Oh my God. I mean, Trish is like staying in the ring by holding on to Nia's neck.
That's crazy.
Elbow.
Thank you, Trish.
Thank you, Trish. I mean, Elimination Chamber is in Toronto, so
Yes, it is.
it would make sense to have Trish there. Oh, what a great Royal Rumble has it been. Now, the only way they could ruin it is if a Bella shows up.
You can look, but you can't touch. Yep. Yep.
Boy, they want back in so bad, don't they?
Yep. Yeah. Here we are.
Cena ran into her in the back. He's like, bitch, I'm married.
Yeah, right. Meanwhile, you've got Shaquille O'Neal eating Honey Nut Cheerios on TNT. Jesus Christ.
They're good. This is good Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yeah, I only use vitamin D milk. It's the best. It's good stuff.
I told you he was a dummy. I love that commercial where they're in couples therapy with Dr. J.
Oh my God, yes.
We're going to do a trust fall. And he falls where he set me up, Doc. He set me up. All these women just realized, why are we not all teaming up against Nia here?
Yeah, like what are we doing?
And I got a comment here about Nia's hair. Did someone throw a hair dryer in the tub?
It was either that or she put her finger in the socket, you know.
God, that they must have put that. They put that crimper in the ground after it got done with her.
Yeah, making Yahoo Serious's hair look like Pat Riley's.
Oh, jeez, Yahoo is serious. They were talking about. They were talking about. They mentioned Yahoo Serious on an episode of $1 Million Record Club that I was listening to.
Really?
Yeah, they were talking about the Bee Gees, and Dave said the Bee Gees really missed out on the big Australian craze of the '80s because they got involved in disco, or they could have been right there with Paul Hogan and Men at Work and Yahoo Serious.
Oh my God. Yeah, I can't believe we're going to get another run with her here.
With Charlotte?
Oh, no, with Nikki.
Oh, well, I mean, this is at least a one-off. But I did hear that Brie wants to come back too.
Oh, of course she does.
Yeah, so
Can't have one without the other.
yeah, and I'm sure that'll Brie's return will also be Daniel Bryan's way back in as well.
God. Look at that thing, Oos.
Because he still has 2 working brain cells, and he's got to get rid of those before he completely retires.
Bro, it's heart-shaped. Look at that. Fuck.
Do we have like the entirety of NXT is like hanging on the bottom rope right now? We've got
Look at Raquel holding on from like
Bianca. Somebody's out there. Bianca's almost there. There goes Naomi. There goes Bianca.
I'm impressed at how that thing holds in there.
Who pulled Bianca out? Oh, Io pulled Bianca out.
Bye, Liv.
There goes Liv, who was in there for like an hour, I think. Roxanne went with her. We've still got Julia and Charlotte and Nia and Bailey. Oh, no, Roxanne's still there.
Yeah. They're still updating the crawl there. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was one heck up. Natural selection.
Bang.
There's
nice.
a spear. A fucking spear by Nikki.
That wasn't bad.
That wasn't. Well, hell, if Edge can do a spear, so can she.
Yeah, good point. She's used to getting speared anyway.
And it wasn't a Roman Reigns spear. It wasn't a Jay spear. And it certainly wasn't a Braun Breaker spear.
Truth. Ah.
Julia and Roxy, who are going to meet each other at Vengeance Day with Bailey, who is actually still in the ring, and Cora, who didn't. Oh, Charlotte almost went for the big.
Oh, I wish there was a botch and they just flipped her over. Nice.
Remember that night they arrested Charlotte, Becky, and Ronda?
Yes, I do.
And Ronda stuck her head out of the police car window, and Charlotte just creamed her with her kick to the head. There goes Julia. And Julia has checked out, and so has Shane's libido.
Yep. Blue Chew, call me.
Yeah, this guy advertises gummies and athletic wear. He can throw Blue Chew in there too. Comes in a gummy, that makes it even better.
Right? Yeah. Wow. Bye, Bailey. There we go. Thank you, Nia.
Nikki was actually in the final 4.
She was.
She was.
Look at this.
I mean, Nia just those chops. Selling the chops were just terribly sold there.
Oh yeah, 67 minutes and counting for Roxy here.
Wow, Roxy and Charlotte.
Jeez.
This is the future here. Oh, jeez.
Ooh.
Honestly, Roxy is like a airplane buzzing around King Kong, right?
Jeez.
There goes that. And not every time Nia lands, whenever she's thrown out, she lands on her feet. She's done it like 3 years in a row. And then there's Roxy, who's
This girl is ready, man.
wouldn't it be something if Roxy would have won, even though Roxy just gets big booted out of the ring by Charlotte Flair. And there you go.
Yeah.
Charlotte Flair.
Damn. Yep.
Honestly, I've saw more people complain about Jay winning than Charlotte.
Yeah, I did see that as well too. Which shame on every single one of you, by the way.
Although I would like to point out, and you can go check the tape, I did say that Becky was going to win by eliminating Charlotte.
Yes.
So, and I still think Becky would have won if she would have come back.
Agreed.
She is not coming back, and I've been saying for about 3 months that Jay's going to win.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think on Geeks and Gamers, I don't think Jeremy said he didn't have any problem with this women's Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
But he said he didn't like the result of the men's Royal Rumble. So I guess he's not on board with it. But I mean, if you've even last night it was more manufactured, the encore.
Yes.
The week before it wasn't.
No, that was
At least I got So now
hype as hype could be. Yeah.
Yeah, he is. So to all those people who didn't want Charlotte and Jay to win the Royal Rumble, I've got a special song to play for you.
You are coping and stealing. Can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and stealing. The truth is scalding, and now you are molding and coping so hard. Coping and stealing. Anyway.
So Hypnotic doesn't get hit for copyright strikes on that, I'm assuming. So hopefully we won't.
That's fucking great. Oh my god. Oh shit. That's great, man.
Shout out to Hypnotic for introducing me to that song.
Hell yeah. Oh my god, that's hysterical.
Follow Hypnotic on YouTube. He has a new video every night, every afternoon. He has a video game playthrough almost every day, and he has a live show every night.
Nice. That's pretty cool. Definitely have to check it out. I don't know what was the Friday night show that he does. Is that
Well, Friday? No, he does Saturday Night Hypnosis.
Oh, okay.
Friday night is Gary Bucher and Nerdrotic, and actually Friday Night Tights is a co-production between Nerdrotic and Gamers.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Granted, Jeremy's not on Friday Night Tights every Friday, but Jeremy Griggs does almost a live stream every night. He doesn't do it on Geeks and Gamers. He does it on his other channel, D-Day Cobra.
Nice. Okay.
His Cobra Cast usually deals with politics, so that's why he keeps it separate.
Very smart.
Yeah, good stuff on YouTube.
Sweet. I'll have to add it to my viewing.
Although we can talk about that too. Did you see that the number of people watching YouTube on
Yeah.
televisions now outnumbers the amount of people watching it on PC or mobile.
Really? That's pretty awesome. Well, with the rise of Roku televisions and Apple TV and all this stuff. I mean, I'm one of those people, as I have the YouTube app on my smart TV. So yeah, excellent experience. I love it.
Yeah, I think it's so easy, when you have other stuff, you just, you throw on YouTube, you don't need any of you don't need Netflix or Disney Plus or
Oh, everything's there. Plus, they have movies, or if they have movies on there that are free with ads, or if you're a premium subscriber, there's no ads on there. There's tons of music that you could choose from, unreleased remixes. There's also live streams. I mean, you can't beat it. I absolutely love it.
I put on YouTube, and there's always someone that I follow that's doing a live stream, and then they also have those background ambience music that you can play.
I love those. Huge fan.
But here's the funny thing. So, and I WWE Network used to have this, and I think they do still have it in Peacock.
Yeah.
And I think I brought this up before. They used to just have like a live stream where they used to just like run stuff, and I've always thought that was easier because you could just put it on and let it run.
Right.
The Disney Plus is doing that. They have channels that are just dedicated to Star Wars or Marvel or Disney Junior that you can put on in Disney Plus.
Nice.
You just put it on and you just let it run in the background. So basically, that's what Disney has done to Star Wars. They've turned it into background noise.
Pretty much. No, you're absolutely correct. Yeah. I can't even. Yeah, I can't do it anymore.
That's the only problem with it. I'd put on that if you put on that Disney Star Wars stream that they have on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
You watch stuff, and all of a sudden the Acolyte starts up.
Oh no!
I just fucking throw the channel changer at the TV.
Put a boot through the TV. Fuck it.
Put a lightsaber right through the television.
Exactly.
Like Qui-Gon when he's putting it through the door. Put a lightsaber to the TV like Marak put the lightsaber through what's her name in Ahsoka? What was the
Oh God.
the Mandalorian from the Rebels? What's that man? The one who spray paints? You know who I'm talking about.
I do know who you're talking about. Shit, yeah. Crap. It has been a while for me. Yeah.
Oh shit! I can't remember Why are there so many female Mandalorians? I just noticed that. I mean, oh yeah, in Ahsoka, Maruk puts a lightsaber right through her abdomen, and she's in the hospital recovering in the next episode. And I'm like, what?
Oh Jesus.
I guess her plot armor was stronger than Qui-Gon's.
Yeah, right.
Oh shit, we're coming up on 2 hours.
Oh, look at that. Wow, nice.
So
right on.
All right, are you around Saturday night?
I'll let you know if I am. I may have something going on, but if not, I will definitely let you know.
If Shane is available, we might have a stream for Vengeance Day. If not, we'll be back here on Tuesday watching whatever was the best match from that show.
The highlight of the night. Nice.
Oh, speaking of Kurt Angle, there
you go.
Still have Royal Rumble running here.
Oh shit! Yeah, I put on because you mentioned the NXT. I put on their YouTube channel. It's Sami Zayn versus Cesaro right now from a Takeover.
Oh, that's a good match.
Yeah, very good match.
Those are some good matches right there.
Oh yeah.
Anything? Oh, You got like a minute here, Shane, but if you didn't rant as much as I expected.
That's true. That well, we've got many weeks since we're coming up on the 2-hour mark. I will say this: all you Chiefs fans pissing and whining and crying like the little punk ass bitches that you are because you got lucky to get there in the first fucking place. In your face is the direction you can piss. Suck it. You got your ass handed to you.
And on behalf of main event Shane Uso, this is the Nightmare Doctor and Mr. Viagra himself, Mr. Pfizer, Travis Kelce. You can go to hell. Straight to hell, buddy.
You with your fake ass hair plugs, you punk bitch.
And take Taylor Swift with you.
Belt to ass.